Hi everyone. So if you're watching this video, it means that you have decided to join the Smartly Creators program, and therefore I wanted to welcome you and thank you for joining this very first cohort. I just want, before we get into what the creator program is and how you will be contributing, I just wanted to give you a short introduction of what all we have in store for you. So as you can see, this is the main landing page of the Smartly Creators program, which you can access at creators.smartly.venture. And we have an amazing prize pool of 2.5 lakh rupees, which will be divided on a monthly basis and across the three type of roles that we have, which is moderators, creators, and leads. We will be diving deeper into each of these roles in future videos as well. I just wanted to give you a short brief of what all you will be getting through the participating in this cohort. There would be smartly swag kits, recognition, public reputation. You will be getting early access to a lot of features on platform as well as our app that is smartly, and even there will be some future incentives that will be provided to you. So just to give you a brief of what Smartly is and how we started working on it, most of the people consume knowledge through AI these days. And if you go into the fine prints of AI, if you go into the fine prints of ChatGPT, you will be able to see that ChatGPT, OpenAI clearly states that ChatGPT, whatever information ChatGPT is sharing, is not whatever information ChatGPT is sharing is not necessarily true. And it is the reader's responsibility to verify whatever ChatGPT has suggested. But a normal user does not goes into the process of verifying whatever the information is given by ChatGPT and believes it to be true on a natural basis, and therefore the spread of misinformation happens. This is a critical problem that we wanted to solve, and therefore we wanted to add a layer of human verification on top of whatever content is shared on social media or publicly everywhere. And therefore we started the whole concept of Smartly, and this is the very first cohort of Smartly's creator program, where you folks will be the first few contributors to this initiative in helping us put human verified content in public. So if you go down, you can see there are 12 there are 12 main categories in which you can contribute based on your interests, your expertise, wherever your knowledge lies. You can pick each of the categories and you can decide to contribute to those. This complete cohort will run for 3 months. In the first month, it will be a very foundational month where we will be doing your onboarding, will guide you on creating your first post, and there would be various feedback loop to help you improve. And then by the second month, we will go into more consistency. Will give you more access to more features where you will be able to independently work on these challenges. And then by the month three, you will be expert creators who will be working on the platform, putting some awesome content. And we really look forward to all the content that you will be creating through this code. If you have any basic questions, there are some FAQs listed out here, but also if there are some other queries that you have, you always please feel free to reach out to me at ojis@girlscript.tech. So by saying that, let's start into how the dashboard is going to look. This is a very basic dashboard for now. Here you can see there's a creator, you can see his points, and there's a basic leaderboard. Plus, you can also able to see all the approved posts that are there. You can see the category, the level of what the post is, the organization, the repo, the subcategories, and the labels that would be there on the GitHub, plus the content, plus the title, and a banner image that's there. So, in order to publish any content, you'll have to visit us on the GitHub. Once you click on this button, you'll be able to see the Smartly Creators program organization. And if you go to the repositories, you will be able to see the 12 different repos for the 12 topics that we discussed earlier. I'm able to see an extra 13th repo because I am working on the admin side and testing a lot of features, and therefore I have an extra. I have access to an extra repository here. I'll click on that and I'll show you how you can make your first contribution. So in order to make your first post, all you need to do is go to your selected repository, go to the issues, and here you can find button to create a new issue. Once you click on that, you will be able to see the button for content submission. Once you click on that, a new issue template will be ready for you. All you need to do is put a good title to this, and then write some good content. There would be moderators, there would be guide, and we would be conducting various workshops throughout this duration to help you understand what type of content is good for the audience, how to write some awesome content, and there would be our team always there to support you for all any queries that you have. You'll also be required to add a cover image, for which I will be using a random image for now, but we highly recommend you to use a proper image that justifies the content that you will be adding to this post. I have the option to select various content types. Then I have the option to select subtopics in this as well. I can add some keywords that are there. If I'm whatever content I'm using is reference to some other website, I have the option to refer that website over here. If I have any additional notes, I can also add these. And once I've filled all these information, I have to all these checkboxes in order to make sure my content aligns with the guidelines that have been shared with the contributors. And once that is done, and all I need to do is just click on create. Now, as a contributor, you have done your work. Now comes the role of a moderator. What the moderators will do is they will go through your submission. They will make sure whatever you have submitted follows the guideline. There's no breach of piracy, there's no harm intended, there's no ill content, there's no wrong information being shared. Everything that you have written is factually correct and stands true to the guidelines. They will be assigning you different labels based on that. So if there's some issues, they will be flagging it, such as bug, invalid, plagiarism, spam, or if they want to request any changes, they would have an option to that. If they want to reject it, they would also have an option to that. So there are different labels over here. As you can see, there's some based on difficulty, there's some based on quality, there's some based on the status and type of content. Plus we have some additional content which will give you bonus points, such as if your content goes viral, or if your submission is approved on the first submission itself. So you would get extra points for this. For example, if I am a moderator who has reviewed this content and thinks that it is good to be approved, so I would remove this pending review label and add the status approved label to this. Once I have done that, I have the work of a moderator is done here. Now the repository leads would step in and they would verify that both the work done by the contributor and as well as the mentor is correct. And once they have verified it, they would close the issue. As soon as I close the issue, I can go back to my dashboard. I'll hit refresh over here and I can see there are two different posts that are available now. The test to post that we just put is now available. Now the test to post that I put is now available for me to view over here, and my points are have also been updated. So that was a basic introduction on how the whole process is, what Smartly Creates program is, and we really look forward to conducting more and creating more of such videos that will help you guide throughout the cohort. And we really look forward to you folks creating some amazing content, all the moderators, all the leads, or all the creators working together to creating world's first database of content that is verified, but that is human verified. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.